Well, welcome to some Friday Night Lights here in Crescent, Oklahoma, as your Minco Bulldogs take on the Crescent Tigers. And we are glad that you have joined us and jumped on. And so Crescent was having homecoming this evening, and so we'll start just a little bit later as they had their festivities and coronations and crowned a homecoming queen and king. And so we've got the flip going on right now, the coin toss. Let's see who's going to do what. And so once again, we're glad that you have joined us, glad that you've jumped on to be able to watch some Minco Bulldog action. And this is another divisional game as Minco is undefeated in their division, and so love to see that. So it looks like Crescent's going to receive, and Minco deferred, so they'll get the ball in the second half. And so once again, we are glad that you're here. Mr. Sims will join me just a little bit. He's, I believe, tracking down a camera operator. And so we'll see how that goes. And so just to give you some rankings of where we're at football in our district. See if it'll pull up quick enough. And finally, the teams are going to come out. There's your Minco Bulldogs as they run on the field. And the Tigers will run out next. And I know as I was talking through others, it should be a good game tonight. We'll be interested to see how the defense plays and how offense gets going. We've been doing better, had a better second half last week. I didn't get to call the game, so I missed that. I was doing some regional action for the softball ladies who went to state yesterday, and they were there at the big field where the College World Series plays, and they got to play yesterday. They lost, unfortunately, 7-4. It was a close game, really good game, had some opportunities, but we were super proud of those Lady Bulldogs making it to state, representing Minco well. And I saw Morrison won today. They beat Latta. Latta was the number one team going in, and Morrison beat them 3-2 today. And so it looks like Ampo lost as well. So the dream of maybe a Minco-Ampo state tournament game was out, and so they lost as well today to Silo. So it'll be Silo and Morrison for the state crown for 2A fast pitch softball. And it looks like we're going to get ready to play some football here Friday night. So right now, I said that wrong. Crescent is not a district opponent. I forgot about that. That's right. So this is a non-conference game. Crescent is 3-2 on the year. They're 0-1 in their district. Minco is 3-2 as well overall, but Minco is 2-0 in their division. And so this is a non-district game. I forgot about that. And so we'll get started. I don't know if we got a camera. It looks like we do have a camera operator coming, so that'll be good since we're about to kick off. And we'll get going here in just a moment. They're going to get lined up. Looks like Will Holding's going to get ready to go. And so as Will Holding's going to get ready to kick, and there's the kick. He's going to catch it. He's trying to make a little bit of room. Finally dragged down about the 41-yard line. And so you got to catch most of that. And so it looks like they're going to be at the 42-yard line. Looks like we've got Bryce Williams, Eli Kirkus, and number 75, Luke Clement, up on the line. Number 3, Ashton Taylor. And then also number 58, it's got his hand in the ground, Isaac Oakes. We'll get you the rest of them here in just a moment. They're going to hand it off, and there is nowhere to go. Big number 70, Bryce Williams, tackles him for a loss. And he is right there. He got the edge started, and they couldn't go anywhere. And so good job there by the Bulldog defense. So that'll be second down and 12. maybe 13. Where is the scoreboard? There's the scoreboard. Trying to find it here. And so second down at 12. I'll get you the linebackers here in just a moment. Looks like Carson Littlejohn. And there's another handoff to number 5. That is Tayan Johnson. And that's also good. He's getting just a short game, maybe a fumble on the ground. I see a coach pointing over there, but it looks like it's going to stay with Crescent. And so we've got Carson Littlejohn as the linebacker, also number 25. That is Jake Caruth. He's back playing, and it's good to have him back to playing. And they're going to look to pass on this 3rd and 9. They're going to throw it deep. Holding is there. They're going to call a flag that was not catchable. He was way out of it. I mean, that wasn't even close, but he pulled up on it looked like a cramp or something like that. But it looks like are they going to call it?
Pretty tough call.
Yeah. So that'll make it an automatic first down, and so Crescent will get it by a penalty. Holding was right there, but I guess he grabbed a hold too much. How about that holding held?
It did.
That's a dad joke, all right. So Reed McMurtry and Will Holding on this side at cornerback. Noah Johnson back there at free safety. Oh, there's big number 70 again. Bryce Williams going to have a tackle for a loss again on first down. He's going to back him up a couple more yards again. They might want to run another way.
Well, Crescent doesn't throw the ball a whole lot. They run a lot. They like to run. So if we can control that line of scrimmage, it's really going to help our chances tonight.
Yeah, doing a good job. So it looks like we've got Reed McMurtry, Will Holding, Noah Johnson, Ben Birchfield over there, and also number 1, Dylan Warden playing in the backfield. So they're in the defensive backs. They're going to go 4 wide. It's going to look to pass. He's looking to his left. He's going to overthrow it. He got hammered right as he threw it. That's Caruth. It's good to have him back on the field, isn't it?
Yeah, Caruth has some quickness at that position, and he just got a football savvy about him. He knows where to be and where to get, and that, boy, he did right there. Just about had a quarterback sack.
There's been a couple family members that play some football, hadn't there? The Caruths. Yeah.
And his mama makes good hamburgers.
That's right. Fantastic hamburgers. I had one this week. I get a fried egg on mine. Have you ever done that?
I do, because I don't like eggs.
Oh, man, that's a good one. If you haven't had a bacon cheeseburger with a fried egg on it down at Sid's, you should. And 3rd down and 12. He's going to look deep. He's got somebody. Holding is behind. He does get him by the ankles, but not until he completes it down to the 17-yard line.
He got behind him by a good 10 yards.
Yeah, he got way behind him. Nice little shoestring tackle, able to hit his ankles. And so that's number 8 as the quarterback, Tanner Rice. Or wait, he's not the regular quarterback, is he? They're moving people around, I think. And so that was Tanner Rice that threw the pass. They were able to complete it. See, we got a couple more coming in. Going to bring in another linebacker, looks like. Defensive. Oh, there's one. Big number 70 just missed him. And it looks like number 75, Luke Clement, the senior, is on the tackle on that one. They were about to get 3 yards there, so 2nd down and 7. Well, they're going to have to hold up here. Bend, don't break.
Yeah, they need to keep him out of the end zone here. And important district ball game.
Not a district ball game.
Oh, it's not a district ball game.
Non-district.
Well,
I just found that out because I looked it up.
Next year it'll be a district ball game.
Yeah, that's right. There's Noah Johnson on the tackle. Also number 3, Ashton Taylor, helping out. And he's going to get all the way down. You got 3rd down and 1 here.
Regardless, it's a game we want to win.
Yes, yeah, you want to win.
Regardless.
I thought it was a district game as well, and then I pulled it up on the phone, and they're in another district. But you want to keep the momentum going. You've had a good winning streak going. Quarterback's going to take it right up the middle. He's going to make his way all the way down to about the 3-yard line. And so we'll have 1st and goal on the 3-yard line. That penalty was a killer earlier that was called. They called a holding.
Crescent has a good offensive line. They're good. They can establish a pretty good run game. So that's going to be a challenge. You get down here on the 1 or 2, you really got to stiffen up.
And the quarterback's going to take it again. I don't think he's going to get there. But he's going to get to the 1 yard line. And so it'll be 2nd and goal on the 1. And this is taking some time. We're down to 7 minutes. I can't see the seconds. There's a pole right in the way.
Yeah, there's a pole. There's cattails. There's everything you can think of here in Crescent.
There is in there. That's what you were talking about. So we're down to about 7 minutes here. So 5-minute drive so far. They're going to hand it off. He's going to try to jump over, and he does squeeze in. And so that'll be a touchdown for Crescent.
Pretty big back there.
And they'll pull ahead as they that's what I was told. They would want to run the ball. They got a pass it or a holding call on the pass play. They got the first down. Then they hit another big pass play to get it down into the red zone, and they finally punch it in. And so that's the opposite of what the Bulldogs wanted. They're going to go for 2 here. There's a timeout.
That play, that pass play was a tough play. The receiver got about, 7 or 8 yards behind Will Holding, and it was a good pass, and nothing we could really do about that. But that something we're going to have to shore up there in the secondary. I do believe we can match them in the line.
Yeah, earlier he was making some plays, and so I'm sure they're kind of working on what little change of pace, isn't it? Yeah. And so they're going to go for 2, kind of in a – he's going to try to power forward. There's big Bryce Williams, knocked him down, but they're going to call him in. I don't know. That was pretty close.
That was really close.
And so that'll make it 8-0 as Crescent, the Tigers, on homecoming night, able to drive down the field, take up about 5 minutes worth of the clock, and pounded it in, got the 2-point conversion. They'll go up 8-0. And we'll see what Minco can do on offense. They've really been rolling here lately, haven't they, Mr. Sims?
They have been, and obviously look for Ben connection with the quarterback Reed McMurtry to Ben Birchfield tonight. Also, you have number 11, Clayton Hughes, that will play into that. But I think the main thing is use Noah and our freshman number 33, Carson Littlejohn, to establish some run.
Yeah.
That is so important tonight to get that run game established, to open up our passing game. And I look for the Bulldogs to do that tonight. A little bit of a slow start here. Bad call here or there.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a 3 and out there, and they called the
pretty weak, but that's the way it goes.
Defensive
sometimes.
Holding there on the pass, and that gave them the first down, but then they made the big connection, was able to punch it in, and so they'll have to kind of clean that up. And so the Bulldogs will come out ready to receive this kick. It's going to be Warden and Birchfield deep. Looks like number 5, Tayon Johnson, will be kicking the ball for the Tigers.
We've had 2 kickoff returns the last 2 weeks for touchdowns.
Oh, all right. Are we making a call?
So
are we calling
I'm not going to make a call just yet. If they can get a wall built, I'm sure they've been studying film on that because
yeah,
2 big plays.
I'd be interested if they even kick it to him. We'll see. So Johnson going to kick for the Tigers. And the Bulldogs get the ball for the first time tonight and see what they can do with it. See if they can punch back here. And they are going to kick it on the ground. Let's see if Birchfield can get it. He does. He's going to have a little bit of a crease. And he's going to take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Nice run back for the kickoff return team. And they're going to start on the 40-yard line and have good field position. That's what you want.
To be a returner like that, you have to have a good field of vision. I mean, you just have to be able to see where your lanes open up. Mm-hmm. He does a tremendous job of that on those kickoffs. Great to have him on special teams.
It really does. I'll be interested to see if Crescent can keep up with the speed. And so we've got McMurtry. We've got Littlejohn in the backfield next to him. We've got Birchfield here on the close side. Hughes, then Warden. Holding on the other side. I'll get you the lineman here in just a moment. And they're going to look to pass. He's going to go to Hughes. He's wide open. 20 yards down the field. Hit him right in the hands, and it bounced right off. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he started running before he caught the ball, I think. That's all. That might be a touchdown if he catches
that. They were in a zone, and he just ran a go pattern. He was wide open. McMurtry found him, and he just couldn't hold on to it, so they'll go 2nd and 10. They're going to hand off to Littlejohn. He's going to make a cut to the outside. He's going to get north and south, and he's going to get about 16 yards right there. There is a flag on the play. We'll see if that comes back or not. So let me get this. Let's see. Zach Willman, number 53, is on the line. Number 70, Bryce Williams on the line. Let's see. Who else can I see? Number 73, Eli Kirkus. So it was holding. So that's going to move on back. It'll stay 2nd down.
Had 2 really costly penalties in the first quarter here. Very costly.
Number 65's out there, Garrett Grants. Did I get everybody there? I think I got everybody.
I think so.
And so they're on the line for you, so it'll be 2nd down and long.
The scoreboard's
2nd down at
hard
17. Yeah, 2nd down at 17. We're going to have to trust my math. They're going to look to pass. He's got people open. Hits Warden. What a catch!
Oh, man.
Warden over the middle for about a 12-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. What a catch by Warden as he's pulled down and he holds on to the ball. Right over the middle, ready to take a hit, and he took it. So here comes McMurtry. He's going to hand it off to Littlejohn. Littlejohn's met right at the line.
I think he even lost a yard.
I think he did use a yard. That's going to be 4th and 5.
I think we're going to send the punt team on.
Well, it's hard to see that number there on who tackled him. And
that was a good pass play to Dylan.
It was. That was quite a catch.
Fantastic catch.
So McMurtry back to punt. Got a high snap, but he gets it off. Good punt. All the way down to the 20-yard line. And he's met quickly by Warden, taken down immediately. He's even going to lose a couple of yards on that. And so ends up being a great kick.
Way to turn the field there, Pastor Mike, on that punt. Way to turn the field.
Yeah.
Good punt. Good.
About a 39-yard punt there. And so Crescent, the Tigers, will start on their, where is that at? Where is that
around
ball
the 18, I think.
18-yard line? Yeah, about the 18-yard line.
Pastor Mike, this is an important defensive possession for Minco for sure.
Yeah, need to set the line. Did good. But when they got into the red zone, wasn't able to hold them back. I know Crescent wants to run the ball more than they want to pass the ball. And so the defense will get set up. And there's a flag. Maybe a little movement on the offensive line. Yep, false start. So that'll back them up 5 yards. And so it'll be 1st down and 15 on about the 13-yard line. And they're going to hand it off, go right up the middle. There's Caruth, and he brings him down in a hurry. There is a flag on the play. Boy, it's nice to have Caruth back, isn't it?
It is. It looks like they're going to probably call a hold here, I would think.
See what Coach Wardlaw wants to do with this, accept it or not. It is holding. So it'll be half the distance, going to move them on back. So it'll be 1st down and
the secondary. You're going to have to watch the receivers here. They may be a little afraid to throw the ball here and just try to run and get what they can get, but watch it.
So we got about 1st down and I don't know what, 21,
something like that.
22. I can't tell where they're at. They're about on the 5-yard line. They're going to look to pass, coming out to the right side again.
Good defense.
It is completed, but McMurtry's right there to wrap him up. And they're going to gain maybe just 3 yards on that play. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not sure they gained 3 yards. I don't know.
Either. Yeah, it looks like it's on the 10-yard line.
It's about 2nd and 20, or 2nd and 18, something like that.
Yeah, I think so. 2nd and 18. I like it. I'll go with it. Got to work on our ciphering skills. Our ciphering.
Well, it would help to be able to see the scoreboard.
So they're going to look to pass again. Oh, it's a screen pass. He loses it, but he still loses it. I don't know if he ever caught it. I don't know if that's going to be incomplete or it's Bulldog
Minco,
ball.
I think.
And it will be
they're going to
Bulldog football.
Wow.
And he caught it and then dropped it. And I believe, was that Little John that jumped on it or McMurtry? I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell. I was watching the referee. I could not tell that. I tell you, that was quite. We'll take it, Pastor Mike. We'll take it, by golly.
He caught it, turned around, and
as he went to
turn around, it's like his knee hit it out of his hand, and he bobbled it a couple of times, and the Bulldogs are going to end up with it. And so they'll have 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. And going to hand it off to McMurtry keeps it. He's going to get all the way down to the 9-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and 4. Good decision there by McMurtry.
It was. And way to capitalize on the opportunity here with the defense jumping on that fumble. Watch for Carson.
Going to hand it off. Oh, he gives a little stutter step. Looks like there's going to be a penalty there.
I know one thing about these officials. They're not afraid to throw the hanky.
They are throwing the flags for sure. That's better. I'm going to open the window because I cannot see through that glass.
I can't.
Need some Windex up in here. They're still discussing. Discussing. Here it comes. Mr. Sims, I've noticed the referee has a mic. He's going to call a block in the back. That was on Hughes. That's a tough one because Carson Littlejohn, you don't know if he's going to run inside or outside there, and Hughes was on the block, and he went to the outside. Then all of a sudden you're blocking the back.
Yep.
And so that'll move it back. It'll be 2nd down and about 15, 14 yards here.
I would say that this press box is not good for announcers. I'll just say that.
Yeah, it's an awkward one.
It is very awkward.
Yeah. So 2nd down, 14. Reed's going to keep it. He's going to throw it over to Birchfield, but hits him at the feet.
Yeah, he was wide open. That should have been a little bit better.
Wide open. He made a good move on the inside, had it. If he catches it, it's probably a touchdown.
Yeah, it's a touchdown.
I mean, McMurtry just quite didn't have it in his hands.
Just a little bit low. That's all right. We'll come back with something here.
So 3rd down, 14.
2 plays to get a 1st down.
Absolutely, 4-down territory. Going to look for the same job. He's going to go back to the outside. He's got, it might be an interception. And it is.
Pass was just a little underthrown.
Intercepted by Crescent Tigers.
Made a good play on it.
That was a good play. Oh, he caught it. He caught it on the 1-yard line, so that's the only good thing out of that play. Yeah. It was a good move by Birchfield. Got to kind of went in and out, and as he went to the corner there, just didn't get enough air on it and put it out there enough for him. Yeah. And so intercepted, but the ball is on the 1-yard line as he fell down as he caught it. Really a great play. And so they're going to try to get out of the end zone. They do. It's going to get to about the...
Another important series for the defense here. Get it stopped, get the ball back. We're going to get in there pretty soon, I think. It just had our opportunities there.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 5. Got about 5 yards on that carry. He just kind of carried about 3 Bulldogs on that. And so they kind of like this power formation. They got the quarterback. It's almost a wishbone, isn't it?
It is.
He's going to hand that off right up the middle. He's met quickly. That was Kirkus and Williams, I believe. That was on the tackle there. Brought him down, but not until he gained about 4 more yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 1.
I suspect they'll try to run it here with just 1 yard.
Yeah, they're literally everybody's blocking. So
Yeah.
So 3rd down, and we'll call it 2. 3rd down and 2. The interior of the line's really going to have to get a push. Quarterback's going to keep it. There wasn't much room there. I don't know if he got it.
He got it.
I don't think so. I see a 4th down hand up in the air.
4th down.
And so they didn't get anything there.
No.
That was Kirkus. Kirkus and Williams again. Maybe Clement in on that one. And the defensive line did their job and held their own there.
Crescent actually lost a yard or 2 on that play.
So it'll be 4th and 2. I mean, they didn't go anywhere, did they?
Down here?
Looks like they're going to go for it. That's unbelievable.
Maybe they're just going to
Caruth and Littlejohn ready to blitz, and they're going to call a timeout. Good job by the defense not jumping off sides right there.
And that was exactly what we needed. A great defensive stand there on 3rd and a short one. Get it back to 4th and 2. That's a good play by the Minco defense.
Yeah, Williams and who else was up there? Kirkus. Yeah, and Clement doing a good job setting that line. They really got a good push on that one.
Well, they're big enough to do it, and that. Pastor Mike? I think so. Pastor Mike, one thing about coming to Crescent, if you have allergies, you probably want to stay home and watch Bulldogs.tv with his cattails over there. That's quite an end zone.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's almost got kind of a Field of Dreams kind of look to it, doesn't it?
It does.
So I guess if you kick it over there, it's just gone? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Just gone over there. And so after the timeout, Crescent's going to come out. They've got a 4th and 2. I would guess they would punt it, but they might go for it, I guess, which would be just crazy to me. And so it looks like they're going to go for it. And so those big boys I just mentioned are going to have to do something right here. They're going to try to get out on the edge. He's got some room. He's tackled. It looks like he's got enough. That was Noah Johnson and Carson Littlejohn on the tackle, but they were able to get a couple of yards there and get the first down. That was pretty gutsy.
I was going to say that's a gutsy call. I wouldn't have done that. I'd have punted, but that's why I'm up here and he's down there.
I guess so, yeah. They did a good job. They went to the outside. They've been running up the middle, and went to the outside, and we weren't quite ready for that. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. He's going to fake the handoff and counter it to the outside. Caruth is right there, but there's a penalty. I see a yellow flag down there. I think it's going to be a holding call. Good tackle by Caruth. Boy, he's got a nose for the football.
He does, and
And so we're down to a minute something left in this first quarter. Just about to go under a minute. And so that'll back them up. It's going to be 1st and 16.
That's a big penalty.
Yeah, that was a big penalty. They're going to look to pass. Birchfield's over there. And he drops it. Good coverage there by Birchfield. He had a chance for it. Went through his hands, but Birchfield was really in his way.
That was great coverage by Ben Birchfield on that play. Made a very difficult catch, and receiver couldn't come down with it. But credit Ben for that. That was a good defense.
Good job by getting his head back and looking for the ball.
Yes.
To be able to make a play on that. So it made it really tough. And so it'll go to 2nd down. And I'm going to say about 16. And so we're down to 40-something seconds. $47 is what I get from the fans. 47 seconds. That's our spotter. He's helping us out. And there's a handoff. He's going to try to get around the corner. He gets a little bit of room. But there's Bulldogs everywhere, and they're finally rip him down. He's going to get about 4 yards there. Maybe 3. I tell you who tackled him, but I don't know. There was a whole lot of white jerseys there. So we'll just say the Bulldogs tackled him.
Yeah.
So 3rd down, 14. Clock continues to move. I think we might run this out and go into the second quarter.
Yeah, I think so.
And so a couple big plays by the Tigers is really the difference in this game. And
a lot of yellow
they
flags.
had a big pass play down here to get in the red zone and score. then a big interception down here to keep the Bulldogs from scoring.
Yeah,
and so it's been
only being down 8-0 after a couple turnovers. I think that's a pretty good situation for the Bulldogs. We got to get a stop here on this third down, obviously.
Yeah.
And get the ball back and have a better quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, really, the offense was moving the ball, but had to punt it, and then an interception. So they haven't been able to score yet. Special teams has done well, though. The run back to the 40, and then McMurtry had a really good punt to get him down on that end of the Tigers, and that interception. But everything's staying on their side. So 8-0, and we'll start the second quarter here. And it'll be 3rd down and 14, I believe is what we were at. 3rd down and 14. So you get a stop here. Maybe you'll get a punt. I don't know. They went for it last time on 4th down, which is still surprising, and they got it.
Yeah, I think that really important to get pressure on this quarterback on this play right here.
Yeah, they really haven't got to him as far as when he's passing. Been a good job on the run so far, pretty much.
Need Jake Caruth or Carson maybe blitz. Try to get some pressure on him.
Yeah, maybe so. We'll see what they dial up here.
This Crescent line is pretty good, actually. Offensive line.
Yeah, they've been holding their own pretty decent. It's been a pretty good matchup down in the trenches. So they're going to go 2 wide. He's going to go in motion. They're going to pitch it out to him. He's going to pass back, but they're ready for it. There's McMurtry. He's right on it and gets his hand on it and knocks it down. Great pass block up there. Another good job by the cornerback.
McMurtry played that beautifully. Had his eyes on the ball. Knew where it was at. Great defense by the Bulldogs. Here's a great opportunity for us to have really good field position and get that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, he did a great job. He almost had a better shot at catching that ball than the Tigers did.
You know, we've had 2 really costly penalties in this game. We've got to clean that up. And pass interference was a little questionable, but down here the holds have got to be cleaned up. It's obvious these officials are going to throw holds.
Yeah.
So we clean that up and see where we go from here.
Good job by the cornerbacks, Ben Birchfield and Reed McMurtry, knocking down passes. And so here's a punt from the Tigers. Warden is ready for it. He's going to catch it around the 47. He's going to try to find a lane, and he doesn't. He's dragged down. It's a good tackle there by number 20, Luke Desher. But they will start at the 48-yard line, and I think you'd take that any day to start a drive on their side of the field.
Yeah, this is a good field position for the Dogs.
And so 8-0, the Tigers are up. We'll see if the Bulldog offense can get going here. Just need to get going. Just move some chains, right?
I think so. Avoid some penalties and get some first downs and get in the end zone.
Yeah. See if the offensive line can get some movement there. So there's McMurtry. He's going to hand it off to Little John. He finds just a little bit. He gets a couple of yards there. Almost had a clean lane there, didn't he? It was a good tackle there.
Yeah, the lineman rolled off Garrett Grant's pretty good to get that tackle.
Yeah.
But you still got about, 3 yards?
Yeah, I got 3 yards. So 2nd down and 7. When he gets tackled like that and you get 3 yards, that's not bad. He's going to roll out to his left, looking to throw. Throw it just a little too far outside. He was looking for holding. Or no, that was Birchfield, sorry. He was looking for Birchfield. That was a nice out pattern, but just threw it a little too far. And that'll make it 3rd down and 7. It's hard to roll out to the left side for a right-handed quarterback and put it on the money.
It is.
So 3rd and 7. Figure you got 2 downs here. He's going to look for, got plenty of time, and he just can't get Birchfield, and they're just a little bit off, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a little bit off.
Just a little bit off. Usually McMurtry's right on the money. He hit Clayton Hughes. He hit Hughes right on his hands at one point, but other than that, it's not been the receiver's fault. McMurtry's just missing right now, so 4th and 7. I bet he'll get it going. So big play here, because this could be good field possession for the Tigers if you don't get it. So he's going to roll out to his right. He's going to look for Warden and just throws it out of his reach again. And it's going to go back to the Tigers.
Yeah, we're struggling with the throwing game right now.
Yeah.
And we're going to
just the receivers are finding some open spots. McMurtry just not able to connect yet. And I'll emphasize the yet. I think he'll get it going here in just a little bit.
Obviously, Crescent's going to have good field position, so our defense has a test right here to get them stopped.
Yeah, we'll see if they can get this stop again. So 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line of the Tigers. We're down to 10 minutes and 50-something seconds here in the first half. Going to look to hand it off the middle. He's finding just a little bit of room, not much. There's Kirkus.
Eli Kirkus and
who was that? Jake Caruth.
Jake Caruth made the initial contact.
He's doing a good job as a linebacker. He's really getting right in there and making the tackles. And so that got about a yard, so 2nd and 1. The defensive line is doing what they need to be doing right now.
Yeah, it's allowing our linebackers to make some great penetration, to make some hits and stops.
There's a low snap. They're going to get it out.
Oh.
And he is hit immediately. And the ball rolls out of bounds. I think it was a forward pass. Warden was right there, wasn't he?
Yeah, if he, that was I think number 8 remembers number 1. What do you think?
Yeah.
He is coming up a little slow on that. Dylan made a great play. Great tackle.
Good.
Big play here, Mike.
He read it really well, and he got there in a hurry. So 3rd down and 9. I'm sure this is 4-down territory, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the ball here. But he's going to look to pass. Good job by Taylor setting the edge. There's a diving tackle by Holding. And they're going to get about 7 yards on that, maybe 6. It's going to be 4th down and 3.
4th and 3. I'll look for him to go forward here.
Yeah.
Watch for a similar play around the edge here. Try to get some quickness around the defensive end.
Looks like
big opportunity for Ashton here to make a stop if they go that direction.
Yeah, it looks like they're starting to look for the edge. Taylor did his job, turned it in. Will Holding just chased him down and tackled him. So 4th down and 3. They're going to look to pass. He's got time. He's going to throw it up, and he catches it. Right over Holding. He wasn't able to get there in time.
Pretty well covered.
Clayton Hughes was trying to get over there. It was just a little bit late. Tried to put a big hit on him and just missed him. And so they were able to come down with it. That was number 17. Or maybe 11. Maybe that's who that was. Bryson Babb was able to catch that. Or no, number 12. Sorry, Ethan Ryans. And so another big play on 4th down. They've been able to get a few of those. So 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. He's going to be tackled. He's going to get about 2 yards. Little John on a blitz there, just was a little behind, wasn't he?
Just a little bit.
The Tigers are going to move some people in and out. Looks like they're going to go big again. And so the Bulldogs will do the same.
Really impressed with the Crescent offense, the way they're running and passing. They're having some good play calls and having success. Credit to them.
So they're going to hand it off right in the middle. There's nowhere to go. And he's finally, no, not yet, finally.
Great
Who was
job
that?
By
That
the
was
defense there.
That was number 11, Clayton Hughes. Finally got a hold of him and brought him down. So it'll be 3rd down and I'm going to go 4. Is that 4? 3rd down and 4.
Watch for a slant or something like that here. They've been really successful at throwing the ball. I would watch for that play right now. Obviously, they might run it as well because they're running pretty well, but
they've
watch for a slant play or something.
Got kind of this big package in right here. They basically have 3 running backs to the left of the quarterback. There's the tight end moving over there. He's going to drop it on the floor. Just missed him. Hughes misses him. Big hit there by Caruth. And he got about a couple yards, so it's going to be 4th down and
2.
A short 2, a long 1, whichever you want to say.
This is a really big play for the Bulldog defense here. Past
4th down and 2.
This drive has taken about 4 minutes or so, and they're just really eating the clock up.
Yeah, we're down to 7 minutes and 40 seconds. So another big fourth down play. Crescent's been able to move the ball on fourth down.
They have.
They're going to stay in this big lineup. Well, basically, they have an extra 2 blockers on the right side. Going to hand it off. He's got room. I think he punched it over. It's going to be, I think, just enough.
Looks like he's going to have the first down.
Yeah, it looks like
half a
got
yard.
it by about a yard. They needed 2, and they got 3.
Well, obviously, the Bulldogs tonight, our offense has kind of put our defense in a bad spot.
Yeah, defense has been out there a long time.
We've had some open opportunities, just haven't connected yet. It's really important here if they score that this next drive we get a touchdown before halftime. Very important.
So first down and goal on about the 4-yard line. Going to hand it off. There's a hole he's met. I think he might have got over it. Nope.
No, he didn't get in.
He's just short. He's going to be on about the half-yard line. The press box hasn't figured it out yet.
Pretty hard to see.
So on about the half-yard line, second down and goal. I'm going to hand it off. They're kind of running a little counter play there, and they're able to punch it in. And so far, it's been all Tigers.
It has been. This is really critical when we get the kickoff here that we take care of business and get in the end zone. I believe we get the opening kickoff.
Running a little bit of a counter off of that. I don't know what to call that lineup. I don't know. There's a running back right beside the quarterback, and then there's 2 fullbacks basically that are in front of them, in front of the running back, and they've been able to run that counter off of them and score on that last 2 plays. They run it again. He's going to come out to the outside. And there's Warden right there. Great tackle. It keeps him out of the end zone, and so a failed 2-point conversion.
Those 2 points are big.
And so, man, it goes 14-0. The Tigers have taken a lead. There is just under 7 minutes left in this first half. And it has been all Crescent Tigers. They've held onto the ball for the majority of this first half.
Yeah, the plays, we've missed on some plays that were wide open. I think we're going to connect on those. But we definitely have to keep we've got to score here on this drive. There's really no choice. We can't have a 3 and out and give them the ball back. That's for sure. Yeah, just missing by a little bit, but it has put the Bulldogs in a 14-0 hole. They
started a little slow last week, didn't they? Started a little slow and finally got going. So maybe we'll see a little bit of the same tonight. Maybe they can get going here. And so last time got a good kickoff return, was able to get the ball up to the 40-yard line. I'd like to see that again. And see if McMurtry can get going here. Maybe like a screen pass or maybe a quick slant to kind of get in rhythm maybe. Sometimes in basketball you do that. You make that free throw, the easy shot, and then you can kind of get going, and all of a sudden you're back in your groove. So maybe McMurtry can get a screen pass or a short slant or something like that and get going.
Totally agree with that.
So the Tigers are going to get ready to kick. He kicks it. He's going to get it down to Warden. Pretty good kick. It's going to get down to about the 1-yard line. He's going to bring it out. He finds a little bit of room.
He's
got one man, and the one man does get him at about the 25-yard line. There is a flag on the play. And that was from the other opposite end of the field there. Good run back there by Warden. I thought he might break that one.
Yeah, and
so got it down to about the 26-yard line, so a good return. Let's see what he calls here. You did. So got an incidental face mask there, and so going to get 5 more yards. So it'll start at the 31-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10.
This is an important drive, Pastor Mike.
So McMurtry back there with Little John. Little John's going to go to his right side. He's going to hand it off. Good push there by the offensive line, and he's going to get about 3 yards there. Big push by the offensive line. Boy, there is a couple pancakes on that one. A pancake is when you take the defensive player and you just put him on his back.
Yep.
Offensive linemen eat that up right there. So going to hand it off again. Little John's trying to push forward. He's going to still get a couple. And so it'll go to 3rd down and about 4.
I think Coach Horlow's tried to establish some run game and get number 5 a little bit more confidence to move and operate. But you have to establish the run game to win these games.
Yep. He's going to look to pass. He's looking for Holding. He finds him. He connects. Good break. He breaks one tackle, finally drugged down. And he's going to get all the way to the 48-yard line. Now that looked a lot better, didn't it? That looked in rhythm.
Looked a lot better. Good connection. Will got open, threw a good pass. Let's keep this thing going.
Yeah, put it on his back shoulder so he wouldn't get hit. That was nicely done by McMurtry. They're going to get a little jet sweep to Warden. He's going to try to find a hole. And he gets drugged down from behind, but I think he got a couple before he got knocked down. Just seeing if you can get something on the edge there. Good pursuit by the Tigers. They got him down. And so they're going to get, we'll say 2 yards, so 2nd down and 8. Ball on the Tiger side of the field. This is taking a little more time, so that's good. The defense has been out there forever for the Bulldogs. So to eat some of this clock is a good thing.
It is. Been a very fast-moving first half.
It has been. And they're going to hand that off. Or no, McMurtry kept it. Ball on the ground. Hughes was able to scoop it up, but a big loss on 1st down. Or no, that was 2nd down. So it'll be 3rd down and 15.
Really don't like getting in these situations at all. It just puts us our backs against the wall. And
yeah. Can't lose the ball. You got to hold on to the ball. And there's a blitz. He's going to get it out. They called a little screen, wide receiver screen. Oh, the referee got in the way. And he's going to be brought down about the 50-yard line. He cut left. I thought he should have gone right.
Yeah, I think so. And the official kind of not his fault.
No.
Yeah, not his fault at all, but it was right there. So,
but all his linemen were right in front of him. He got a little happy and got away from him. Should have just kind of been patient and followed him. So 4th down and 9. The Bulldogs looking to go for it, see if they can get him off sides. They do not, so it's going to be a timeout for the Bulldogs. So 14-0. The Tigers are up. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in this first half. Boy, you don't score here. I don't think you score this half.
No.
And so the Bulldogs are going to have to come up with something here. 4th down and long. I like the wide receiver screen there. Caught him off guard. It almost turned into a really big play. Got 6 yards on it, but got a lot to go here. I don't think they've been able to cover the receivers. It's really just been not a connection between the quarterback and the receivers. So I think you can get this 1st down on a slant or maybe a post pattern. Or I wouldn't mind looking for number 2 right here, Ben Birchfield. He's I think all year he showed good hands. And the Tigers haven't really showed a way to catch up with the receivers. They've been open. And so we'll see if the Bulldogs can come up with something here. So it looks like Holding and Warden are going to be to our side, to the side you're looking at, the bottom side. Birchfield and Hughes on the top side. McMurtry and Littlejohn in the backfield. He's going to look for Holding again on that. And he threw it behind him.
He had him right there.
Well, you kind of got to help your quarterback out a little bit. You kind of got to go back to the ball there. It was definitely thrown behind him.
Yeah, that was a tough play. Defense really got to step up. If Crescent scores here, we really got it up.
It will be. Things are open though. It's just connecting tonight. So far, it seems like.
Just hadn't clicked tonight.
Just hadn't clicked yet. Yeah, just haven't clicked. And so, Crescent, the Tigers will start on the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. And he's going to hand it off up the middle. He's got a little bit of room. And there's holding to be able to knock him down, but he was able to get about 7, 8 yards on that one. We'll go 7, and so it'll be 2nd down and 3. And we're down under to 3 minutes now left in this half. We're down to 2 minutes and 50. Probably be about 2 minutes and 30 seconds when they snap this, I would say.
Really got to keep them out here. They're going to run the ball, obviously. They've got to control this ball game, so they're not going to try to do anything that would cause a turnover. But they're going to keep it on the ground. 2nd down and 3. Going to hand it off again, same play. Good play.
He's right there. That's Taylor. And who was that? Number 60, Hoel Lara. Lara come back out on the field and made a good play right there.
Big 3rd down here. Big series here.
Yeah, Lara come in for Little John. Boy stuck his nose right in there and got a good tackle. So 3rd down and we'll say a long 2. They're going to take all the time that they can here as we roll down to under 2 minutes just right now. So they're going to snap this ball with about 1 minute and 50 seconds left.
They're in no hurry.
3rd down and a long 2. Play clock down to 7. They're going to hand it off. I think he's got enough for the 1st down. If not, it's going to be real close. So. And it looks like it's a 1st down.
That power set in a short yardage situation is very difficult to stop. Very difficult.
Yeah, you got basically 8 people blocking. And so that'll be enough for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 on the, we'll say, 39-yard line. And they're still in this heavy package, and the quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to find some room, and there is nobody out there. It's just Birchfield. He gets blocked, and touchdown for the Tigers. They'd been going up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. They call a quarterback run to the outside, and he gets to the corner, and there is nobody over there. And so they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here again. They'll stay in this heavy package. Going to have the running back go in motion. They're going to hand it off up the middle. There is a flag on the play. He got in, but a holding call. So that'll move the ball back 5 yards. And they're going to have to try again. So that should come back to about the 7-yard line, maybe 8. Or no, that's a 10-yard penalty, so that'll go back to the 12.
Not too often you see the Bulldogs dominated, Pastor Mike, but tonight we've been dominated.
And so far it hasn't.
That's off the Crescent. So the second half is going to be really important when we get the opening kickoff, I believe, in the second half. And
so here's the 2-point conversion, still trying to do that. He's going to look to pass. He's looking over to his left side, and he is drugged down by big number 70. Bryce Williams says, nope, you're not getting 2 more yet. And so that'll keep it at 20-0. And a good job by the defense there after the holding call to be able to get them down. And so you're right. They're going to have to do something in a hurry. There's 1 minute and 15 seconds. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in this first half. And so they'll get the kickoff here. You do get the ball back at the beginning of the second half. And so we'll see if the Bulldogs can score in a hurry. Boy, that would be big to be able to get some points on the board. And so Birchfield and Warden. That's a pretty good combo back there for the Bulldogs. Either of them can get down the field in a hurry. See if they can get a good return, and maybe McMurtry can connect on one of these.
Yeah, this would be a great time for one of those special team bombs here.
Yeah, it would be. Well, we'll see what they do here. I'm sure. I don't know, if I was Crescent, I might kick it out of bounds. He's got a pretty good foot on him. And he's going to kick it deep. Awkward spin, and it's going to roll into the end zone. No, he picks it up.
He picks it up. Oh, my.
And I don't know. Oh, he's hit deep.
Oh, my goodness.
And knocked down at about the 5-yard line.
I will just say what could have gone wrong has gone wrong this half for the Bulldogs.
Nothing has gone the Bulldogs' way. I thought that went in the end zone. If it touches the end zone at all, it becomes a dead ball, a touchback. But I guess it hung right there on the 1-yard line. He had to pick it up, and he got hit. Man, that kick, I don't know if you could see it, but it was just spinning up and down instead of a different direction, so it took a weird bounce. McMurtry's going to look to throw the ball. There's Birchfield. Birchfield catches it up the middle. Let's see if he's got enough speed. He's at the 50-yard line, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And Ben Birchfield on a 94-yard reception. And McMurtry hit him on the numbers, running full blast. And Birchfield just screamed down the field for a touchdown and puts the Bulldogs on the board.
Not only does it put them on the board, it puts them back in this ball game.
And so thank you very much for that one. Holding's going to come out for the kick. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick.
It's good.
And so it goes 20 for the Crescent Tigers, 7 for your Minco Bulldogs.
What the doctor ordered.
Wow, yes.
And we get the ball.
So finally connected. I feel like that's there, and that we could score in a hurry. I just didn't know it was going to be that fast.
I did not either.
And so good job by the Bulldogs. McMurtry just hit him on a simple slant pattern. And once he caught it, he got a little bit of room, and he took off, and there was nobody going to catch him. Boy, that's some speed right there. You don't coach speed. You either got it or you don't.
No, you don't. And, he's a member of one of our relay teams.
Yeah.
That made the state track tournament. Ben's fast, and thank goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, because that player was right behind him, but he couldn't gain any ground, and Birchfield just kept going. And so that helps a little bit as we're down to 50-something seconds left in this first half. So Holding's going to kick. And it feels good to be able to have something go to Bulldogs' way because nothing was going that way yet.
Yeah, that was definitely needed that. Got the emotion back in got some emotion.
Yeah, a little bit of momentum to go into halftime. Boy, that means a lot. Keeps you in the game for sure. And so Holding's going to kick the ball. He's going to pooch it.
Kind of pooch it up, yeah.
And they're going to catch it at the 37-yard line and take a kneel. And so we're down to 53 seconds left in this first half. Crescent has moved the ball, but it's been a slow process. It's been moving the chains, a lot of fourth down conversion. They probably converted fourth down 4 or 5 times now, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. And they even converted fourth down there on about the 12-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
yeah. So they're going to go for it if they're anywhere close. So 1st and 10. Play clock down to 10.
I do believe they'll try to go to the air here a couple of times.
Think
see
so?
what they can get out of this deal.
We'll see. He's got it on the ground. He picks it up, and he is met immediately. And he's going to lose about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 13. No timeouts called yet. We are down to 39 seconds, so there will be one more snap. This play clock will go down to just about 0, but be about 4 seconds left, 5 seconds whenever they snap this ball. So 2nd down, 14. Lost 4 on that play. Put it on the grass, was able to pick it up. I was kind of hoping maybe he would fumble that one more time and let the Bulldogs get close to it. That'd have been something, wouldn't it?
That would have been.
So 2nd down, 14. Play clock down to 3. Hand it off.
Oh, no.
He's finding a little bit of room. Birchfield, he gets around him. There's Hughes.
Got to get him
He's
down.
finally drugged down by Hughes. And that will be the end of the first half. And they will get out of the half, and it is 20 for the Crescent Tigers, 7 for your Minco Bulldogs. And everything went Crescent's way, but really one play And that was a 94-yard touchdown reception from Reed McMurtry to Ben Birchfield. And that at least got them a little bit closer to go in at halftime and see if they can do something when they come back.
Well, we will get the ball, and although it feels like we were dominated, we're in this ball game.
Yeah.
And another touchdown, it makes it really things that get really interesting. And I tell you that 2-point conversion miss was pretty big.
Yeah,
yeah,
because he was in. They called the penalty, and he was able to get him down. And so we'll go into halftime. We'll give you about 10, 15 minutes here, and we'll jump back on. We'll get you ready for the second half, and we'll see if the Bulldogs can make a comeback. Thanks for joining us, and we'll get back going here in about 15. Well, we're going to come back on here and get you ready for this second half action. Well, a lot of things went the other way against the Bulldogs that first half, but they finally got something at the end and got on the board. And hopefully we can get to see a little bit more of that. There was a lot of mistakes, just not a good connection on offense. I think the Tigers had 6 possessions in the first half, and Minco did not, I think, just 4 possessions.
I don't know what the time of possession was, but I want to say that they will had over, probably about 12, 13 minutes of that first half.
Yeah.
Really costly. Got to find a way to try to stop some of that power running game. Obviously, that play to Birchfield was so huge. As we get the kickoff here, see what the second half holds.
Yeah,
we're in this thing.
Yeah. Well, the one thing going for the Bulldogs is they have been open on the offensive side, and it's just a connection between the quarterback and receivers. If they find that connection, I think we'll see a lot more of what we just saw with Birchfield moving down the field quickly. And so I think they can score in bunches here. They're going to have to, and the defense is really going to have to step up. Glad that we get to start off with the ball here as we get to receive the kickoff to start the second half. And so the Tigers will get set up ready to kick this ball. Birchfield and Warden is going to receive the kick. And we'll see if they can come up with something and get going. If you could score on this drive, you're right back in it.
Oh, yeah.
Right back in it.
Definitely have life in this football game.
And there's the kick. Looks like Holding is going to get it about the 25-yard line. He's going to get about 6 or 7 yards. And he's going to get to the 33-yard line. So it'll start 1st and 10 on the 33.
There's no reason to play, just play within ourselves, poised, patient. Plenty of time left in this ball game.
It kind of reminds me a little bit when we played Watonga. We were up big, but I felt like Watonga just missed. It was open, they just missed, and then they came out the second half and just scored a bunch.
Yeah, they did.
So hopefully maybe Minco can do the same right here. So here's McMurtry. Hughes in motion. He's going to hand it off to Little John. He's got a big hole, and he's going to get himself about 14 yards. And so Little John with a massive hole. Boy, the offensive line.
Great job by the offensive line opening up. It was huge. I think I could have ran through that myself.
Drove a car through it maybe. And so they were able to get through and get a big chunk of yards. So another first down, moving the chains. That's what we want to see, 1st and 10. So they're going to be on the 48-yard line. Hughes in motion again. Same play, right up the middle, another big hole. And he's going to get about 8-9 yards on that one. They're going to say about 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 2.
If we can come out here and establish this line of scrimmage, it's really big this half.
Love whatever Coach Wardlaw saw as the coaching staff talked about it at halftime. They saw something, and they're getting big holes right here on the first 2 plays for the second half. He's going to step back to pass. He's going to look Birchfield's way.
He's got him open.
He catches it in stride.
Touchdown.
He's over the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And another big play from McMurtry.
I called that play again. I just couldn't get it out.
And Reed McMurtry on the money. And that's going to put him well over 100 yards in receiving.
Not only does that give us some points, that puts a little bit of doubt in Crescent's heads here, right here. Great, 2 great drives. We scored pretty quickly.
The last 2 drives have worked out. Here's Will Holding coming out for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. And he missed it just out to the left, just barely. And so that'll make it 20-13, down by 7. And so the Bulldogs come out in a hurry. 2 big runs by Little John. Little play action pass, and Birchfield was wide open, and McMurtry put it on the money there.
Well, when you run the football, that's exactly what happens. It opens up those passing lanes, and Ben had a beautiful lane there, and he was wide open all the way down the field. A beautiful pass by McMurtry.
Yeah, he ran down the numbers, so he gave plenty of room to throw it to the outside, and he's just fast enough. They weren't anywhere close. They've been playing a little bit of a zone, And so as he flew by him on that go, they weren't ready for it as they saw those 2 runs, and that play action sucked them right in. And so Birchfield was wide open. So 20-13, the Crescent Tigers 20, Minco Bulldogs 13. And the Tigers will get the ball for the first time in this second half. And we'll see if the defense can hold strong. Here's Will Holding to kick off for the Bulldogs. He's going to kick it out to about the 20-yard line. Catches it on the run. Changes lanes, but Caruth grabs him down. Boy, I've said his name a lot already this evening.
Well, Caruth's a ball player, isn't he?
He has a nose for the ball. And so it'll be on the 34-yard line. And I think that's the other thing I was kind of thinking of. I felt like Crescent, the Tigers, have had really good field position during this game. And so because of that, they've been able to score off of that. And so I like this better where they're on the 34-yard line and have to go the length of the field. So 1st and 10. It's going to hand it off up the middle. There's Kirkus, grabbed a hold of him. Taylor and Littlejohn helped out.
That was a good fight off a block by Kirkus there to get that arm around him. That was a good play.
That's a sophomore for you, Eli Kirkus. Clement, I think he got a little banged up there. He's going to come out. Get that Clement. No, yeah, Luke Clement, number 75. So number 53 comes in, Zach Willman. Oaks on the other side. Williams on this side. They're going to try to go to the edge. They found some room there. They do again. Hughes chases him down, knocks him out of bounds, but not until he gets enough for a first down, I believe. And they found something Crescent has out on the edges, haven't they?
The Crescent tailback has some speed to get out there, and the quarterback's not too shabby himself.
Yeah. Got to set the edge if you're going to play on the end. You can't let them get to the corners. Got to stretch that thing out or turn it back in. And Crescent's found that first down. So 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. They're going to be in the I formation. Under the center. Don't see that often anymore. Hand off to the fullback.
Ooh.
And he finds some room, and he's off. Hughes is going to try to catch him. So is McMurtry, and he does. Finally about the 19, 18-yard line.
It's a good tackle by McMurtry. Kind of a little trap play inside there, and it just took off. 44 took off like a bowling ball, and
yeah,
he's a big kid, and
he was bumbling and rumbling and stumbling, wasn't he, down that way? And so able to get a big chunk of yardage down to the 19-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. And that was the first time they went in an I formation all night, so a brand new formation for the second half, and the Bulldogs were not ready for that as Clement had to go out. And they ran right where Clement was and was able to make a big gain there. So 1st and 10, 19-yard line. Going to hand it off. And finally dragged down. He was able to get good chunk of yardage there. I think that was Warden. So second down and 2, got 8 yards on that carry.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of penetration on our defensive line right now.
They are. They have moved it right down the field, and this is not what you wanted to see for the Bulldog defense as they are getting run all over right now. Going to hand it off again.
Oh, good tackle.
Good tackle right there. Who was that jumped in there? That's number 33.
Carson Littlejohn.
And he just flew. That looks like a run blitz there that they went in on and was able to get the tackle. Looks like Clement come back in.
It's 4th down. The marksman over there, field marker, does not have it on the proper
I thought
down.
it was 3rd down.
What's that?
I think it's 3rd down.
Okay.
I think it's 3rd down.
So
3rd and 3. Yeah, it was. They got 8 yards on the first one. Yeah, 3rd and 3. So they got this heavy package again. And they're going to try to get on the edge. See if they can string it out. They do a little bit better there. Good job by Hughes. Stretch it out.
They got him short.
And then Taylor was able to come up with a tackle.
And
really, looks like they got maybe half a yard, maybe a yard.
Maybe half yard, looks like.
Much better on that play. They stretched it out. There was nowhere to go, and they're finally all the white helmets were able to catch up and make the tackle.
See what the Bulldogs can do here
Big
to try
fourth down. Big fourth down.
Yeah, it's huge.
So 4th and 2. Down on the 12-yard line. They're in this heavy package. The quarterback's going to keep it. I think he found enough room, and that should be enough for a first down.
Yeah.
And he's down to about the 7-yard line.
Not bad defense really on that play at all. It just
looks like they got about 4 on that one. Well, when you have 10 people blocking, it makes it tough to try to get to that quarterback.
I've really been impressed with their power set, their power formation. It's really hard to stop in short yardage situations.
Yeah, I've never really seen a power set. Not very often do you see where all of the running backs are on one side. But that's what they've been doing, and they're in it again here. First down. He's going to fake it and go out. But
good job.
Oh, that's big Isaac Oakes, isn't it? Isaac Oakes, great job on the weak side defensive end.
He tackled with emphasis. Good play by Isaac. Good play.
Big play there as they tried to run a counter play with the quarterback.
I believe he lost a couple.
And he definitely lost a couple. 2nd and goal on the 12-yard line. Maybe the 11. I'll go 11-yard line. 11-yard line. Staying in this big package. Tried to get an offsides, but the defense doesn't fall for it. And they're going to call timeout
there. I don't know that I would have burned a timeout right there, but there again, I'm sitting up here. But
yeah, a couple good defensive plays there.
It was a good defensive play.
Yeah, good defensive plays there. I was really impressed by Isaac Oakes on that. Boy, I thought he was going to get sucked in.
Oh, I did too.
On the play fake. But he saw the quarterback keep it, and he just came off of that block and was able to get him down. That was really impressive. So it looks like they're figuring out the edges a little bit. Maybe they can keep that up.
Need to stop here badly because one of the problems is that they're just absolutely destroying the clock on these drives.
Yeah, they are.
And it really takes away our opportunities to score, obviously, when there's no time. So really got to have 2 good plays here to stop Crescent.
Yeah. And so 2nd down and goal. Ball's on the, looks like it's really on the 10-yard line. I said 11. It looks like it's on the 10. So 2nd and goal on the 10. They're going to stay in this heavy package. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's looking for somewhere. They're doing a good job.
Good job.
Run him down
Not
finally.
very much.
They stretched it out. I think he's going to get about 2. And so get about to the 8-yard line.
I am not sure.
3rd and goal on the 8-yard line. I'm not sure who tackled there.
Good defensive play. This is a big play right here.
That's much better. They're stretching it out, giving opportunities for the rest of the defense to catch up. And it works out again. So 3rd down and goal on the 8-yard line. He's going to look to pass. He's got it open, but throws it behind. That was nowhere close.
Stops the clock, too.
And it does. Birchfield was there. And so 4th and goal from the 10. I don't think they have a kicker. They didn't even showed anybody to come out to kick. This is where you would want to have a kicker, but it looks like 4th and goal from the 10. So I think right here, trust your cornerbacks man to man because they're good enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure they don't run this in.
Here we go.
So the big package is out.
He
drops the ball. He's going to try to find the corner.
Yep. Good job.
And Dylan Warden breaks him down for no gain. There is a flag on the play.
There's going to be a holding.
And if it's on the offense, it'll go to the Minco ball. And I think that's going to be the case. Holding deep on the offense.
Yeah,
and so that'll be a turnover on downs. Huge play by Dylan Warden.
What a huge defensive stand by the Bulldogs. Great job, Minco.
They figured something out down there in the red zone. As Crescent, the Tigers, had 1st and goal, but the Bulldogs would not let them score. That's called a bend but don't break, right?
That is exactly what it's called.
So here comes the Bulldogs again out on offense. They're gonna do a little jet sweep to Warden. He's gonna cut it up. There's a flag, probably a holding.
Goodness.
Well, the only good thing when you're that deep into that field, it's
Not
just
that many
half
yards.
the distance.
Keeps it first down as well.
That's right.
If they take the penalty. And we have
like
a
there's a
Crescent
player
player down.
Yeah, the Crescent player's
I
down.
think he's cramping up a little bit.
They tried that jet sweep a couple of times. It worked, or 3 times. It worked once. The other 2 times hadn't really worked.
Well, I think that
but it keeps them honest, doesn't it?
it does keep him honest, and Dylan doesn't cut it north and south too much. He goes a little bit too east and west sometimes. But here we didn't lose too many yards. It's still first down. Oh, I say we did. It looks like we might have lost more than I thought.
We're 1st and 16.
Yeah. Got to be really careful.
Tried to get him off sides there. It didn't work. So they're going to go to first.
Be really careful here in this.
Don't want a turnover for sure. Looks like they're going to pass the ball. Got it out to Warden. He catches it. He's got some room. Nice little move, a spin move, and he's going to start to get going. And he finally brought down at about the 30-yard line, 33. And a great pass from McMurtry.
If he stayed on his course there, he kind of cut to his left. He should have done that, but hey, I'm not going to complain. A great play by Dylan Warden.
Great play. They're going to hurry up right here and get onto the line of scrimmage, try to get the offsides.
Dylan got drove, too, on that tackle.
He did, but he got right back up. Hand off to Littlejohn. Not much there. He's going to get a couple. So nice little out pattern from Warden. McMurtry hits him on the money, and Warden was able to get a bunch of extra yards and get him out of the back of that end zone.
Really?
Get out into this field, huh? When you're next to that end zone, it gets a little scary.
I really have liked what I've seen from the Bulldogs here this half with the energy level. They were kind of flat in that first half.
Yeah.
They just were going to cut. Well, they've come out hitting, running, catching, passing, everything you can think of to win this football game, to try to win this football game. So it's so far.
You make a drive right here, you can tie the ball game up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So big stop by the defense as they get a turnover on downs. And the Bulldogs are moving the ball, so it's 2nd down and 8 on the 35-yard line. Handed off to Littlejohn. Oh, he finally gets ripped down. He almost broke that tackle.
Oh, there's some kind of
flag. There's a flag. Not sure what's going to be. Think he calls a horse collar there? A face mask.
Big penalty, Pastor Mike.
So
big penalty.
That'll be enough for a first down, I believe.
Unless it's a 5-yarder.
Is it 5?
I don't know.
See what they call. They can call either, right? A 5 or a 15.
I think so.
Just depending on the severity.
Obviously, it was a 15 for me, but. Yep.
Looks like a 5-yard.
Still, yet that's a big penalty.
Yeah, big penalty.
2nd and 1.
Boy, 2nd and 1. I'd like to see a shot to Birchfield right here. You can get the first down on 3rd down play. If you run it, go ahead and see if you can get a big shot here.
Watch for Clayton Hughes here, too, on a little slant coverage.
Yeah. They're going to go ahead and hand it off up the middle, see if they get the first down. A lot of good blocking there. Boy, the offensive linemen are really getting a good push.
They are, and something about Carson, as he's progressed through the season, he protects that ball a lot better as he runs.
He is.
Doing a great job tonight, Carson is.
That's a great observation. So 1st and 10, ball all the way up to the 48-yard line. And the Bulldogs are moving the chains. They're going to run a little clock here.
They are.
And so 1st and 10, 48-yard line of the Bulldogs. Hughes in motion. Going to look for the pass. Looking Birchfield's way. He's getting down.
Throw the flag.
Should be a flag.
Throw the flag, man.
Should be a flag, but no flag at all.
Holy schmolies.
Boy, he can't do that, but he got away with it.
Oh, my goodness.
And so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
I hope the announcers can't get criticized or can't get fined for criticizing the officials. Or
you forgot about our training, Mr. Siz. We took some training, and they said.
Listen, that's a hard job out there. I'm not too angry, but
that one's pretty
they should have thrown
obvious.
a flag on that one.
2nd and 10. Going to hand it off to Littlejohn. He's going to find just a little bit of room, and he's going to get about 2 yards.
Yeah, I think we're in 4-down territory. I really do.
Yeah, got 3. I'll go 3rd and 7. As they get to the Tiger side of the field, and they're on the 49-yard line. So 3rd and 7. There's the motion again. A little bit of pressure.
Oh, he's
got him on the.
Oh, no!
On the post pattern.
Oh, my goodness.
McMurtry had a little bit of pressure, but he moved up in the pocket well and delivered a strike just out to Birchfield, hit him on the run, and he couldn't quite pull it in.
Can't make a better throw than that.
Boy, it seems like at any moment they could throw it to Birchfield and make a play.
And, we're not going to be discouraged on that play. That was a good play. You need to get a first down here.
And so 4th down and 7. They're going to go for it. Going to look to pass again. There's Holding on the slant. Good pass, good catch. And that's a Bulldog first down. Boy, he threw that with confidence, didn't he?
Yeah, and great catch by 85 Will Holding there. Knowing he was going to get hit. Good play by Will. We got the ball on the move. Let's keep this thing going and tie this puppy up.
Yeah, that was a much tighter route by Will Holding and went up and got the ball. I like the look of that. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. All out. There's a wide receiver screen to Birchfield. He's got some blockers. He's going to go straight north and south and get all the way to the 18-yard line, 19-yard line. Boy, they called that. That was a great play call by the coaches there as the screen. They were coming after Reed McMurtry.
Right.
He was able to get it over him.
Field, several yards on the pass. That was a good play.
Really good play. We're down to 2 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. And so the Bulldogs have had the ball a lot in this quarter, and they are driving right now. 1st and 10. Going to hand it off to Little John. Nice little cut to the right. Gets north and south.
Almost a first down.
And he gets down to the 11-yard line.
Really impressed with our offensive line this half. Controlling that line of scrimmage.
So 2nd down and 2. 2nd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Man, the offensive line is just eating right now. They are winning the battle. McMurtry's going to keep it. He's going to throw it out to Hughes. Better get on it. He does get on it. I don't know if that was a backward pass or not. If it's a forward pass, it's just an incomplete. If it's backwards, it becomes a live ball. And so they're going to call that a backwards pass.
It's a big loss on the play.
And so that will be a loss of some yardage. And so it'll become 3rd down and 7. And so that's that RPO, that run-pass option. He pulled it, saw the end right there looking at him, and so he threw it out to Hughes, but threw it too far behind him. And that became a loss of yardage there, so 3rd down and 7.
2 plays for 7 yards. Don't need to panic or do.
He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to look for Birchfield
on
the edge.
Oh.
And it was dropped off the ground. As Birchfield dove, stretched all the way out, but couldn't pull it in. So that'll make it 4th down and 7.
Really need to try to connect on that first down here and keep this drive moving. We'll take a touchdown, too.
That's one of those timing patterns as he missed it on the outside. You're just trying to make sure you just kind of guess it. So here's the 4th down and 7. Got him off sides. There it is.
Big play.
And it worked.
Big play. With this, you have the option of Carson Littlejohn, too, on a 4th and 2. You really got some opportunities here for some different plays.
Offsides on defense. They jump off sides there on the hard count. So that'll make it 4th and 2. A little more manageable here. You can do a lot of things. Got him again.
Got him again. Got him again.
Same guy.
How about that?
And that's got to be frustrating if you're a Tiger fan. And so that'll be enough for a first down. And that'll move the ball to the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal on the 5. How about that working right there 2 times in a row?
You don't see that too often.
No, you don't. And he's going to hand it off to – no, he's going to throw it.
Oh.
He was throwing it to Hughes, but led him too far. So that'll go incomplete. And we are down to 43 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
I think I might have to go to a chiropractor after tonight. Trying to look at that scoreboard around the pole.
I can't see it. And so here we go, 2nd down and goal on the 5-yard line. The Bulldogs, great drive right here. And looks like McMurtry's going to keep it. He's got a hole. He's got a block. And he finds the corner, and he is in, untouched.
I see
Touchdown,
no flags.
Bulldogs.
No flags. How about that?
That was a great drive by the Bulldogs. Got a little help from the Tigers as they got 2 offsides calls.
This is a
the first down.
Huge extra point.
And so here we go. Extra point for Will Holding to try to tie it up. He's 1 for 2. High snap, got the hold down. Kick is up. And it looks good. And it is good. And that ties it up.
How about that?
Great 3rd quarter there by the Bulldogs as they score twice to tie it up. And there is 33 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. And the Minco Bulldogs just drove down the field on that one. A lot of good throws, a lot of good runs. Offensive line, fantastic job in both areas. I think they're the stars of that drive.
It goes back to good offense leads to good defense leads to good offense. Had a goal line stand down there on the north end of the field. Yeah. I had to get my directions right there for a minute.
Yes.
Boy, I do want to point out something. You're a great play-by-play guy, but there's something you missed, you did not see. Kevin Costner actually peered out of those with a baseball bat and was a little frustrated because the football game was going on. Pretty interesting to see that.
Little Field of Dreams down there, isn't it?
Little Field of Dreams until he realized he was at the football field. That might be the corniest one yet.
What was the movie? It had the lion or had the tiger and the old men. It had the little tiger kind of running through the cornfields. What was that called? The old guy beat the young guys up at one point. It was pretty good. I'll remember it here in a little bit. That's what it reminds me of. So here's the kick by Holding. He's going to get it to about the 30-yard line. The Tigers take it and run. He's got some room. Gets to the outside.
Good.
Finally brought down about the 48-yard line.
We've got a penalty call here, too. Probably a hold or a block in the back.
But there is a yellow flag down.
How many penalties do you think they've thrown tonight?
It feels like 2 every play.
I need to get me a piece of paper and a pen or something to keep mark of these things on games like this, but there have been a lot.
There has been a lot.
But if it's against Crescent, hey.
We'll take it. And so we'll see what the call is. Looks like it's moving backwards.
Boy, that's a big penalty, Pastor Mike.
Yeah, so that's a holding. Holding on the Tigers. That's going to move it back another 10. And so it'll go back to the 31-yard line. And that's exactly where we wanted to start at the last drive. They still got all the way down the field. We'll see if the defense can keep up with what they did at the very end of the drive, not at the beginning of that drive. And so the Bulldogs will come out. So it looks like we've got Oaks, Clement, and Williams. And Taylor on the line. 53 comes in really late. They make the play anyway. Who was that? 53, Zach Willman come running out in the very end. Children of the Corn. Maybe so. That's a little scarier than I wanted to.
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Dawn, for that.
That's pretty good. So 2nd down and 8. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. And we will go to the 4th. And we have a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen, a tie ball game. It is 20-20. I would give the Crescent Tigers the first half. They pretty much dominated that first half. But the 3rd quarter goes to the Minco Bulldogs, and they have fought all the way back into this. They have scored 20 unanswered.
Yeah, absolutely. How big was that play at the end of the first half? With about less than a minute left. Really, I think that gave us some confidence going into the second half. And we took it right down the field and done it twice. Let's go win this football game, Pastor Mike.
That's right. It's 4th quarter. Momentum is on your side, that's for sure. Really interested to see what the defense does here. They did well at the end. They were able to stretch. If they went to the end, went to the corners, they were able to stretch it out, make the play. And I think that's going to be big. They're going to have to continue to do that because the big guys on the inside have seemed to be doing their job. The linebackers have been hitting. Caruth has been everywhere. And so if they could hold up here and do the right things, do what you're supposed to do, they've been able to throw the ball a little bit tonight, but I would be more worried about the running game. And so here we go, 2nd down and 8, the start of the 4th quarter. He's going to look to pass. There's nowhere to go. He's going to have to run. He's going to find a block, and he's going to find enough yardage, and it's going to be close to a first down.
Close, isn't he?
As he looks to get about 8, I think. That is close.
I've been told the movie you're talking about might be called Second Hand's Line.
That's it. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking of.
Thank you, Angie, for that.
That's the one.
We thank you to all of our listeners out there tonight.
That's right. Yeah.
Let us know what's going on.
I love that movie. That's a good movie.
And someone named Donna Luster just sent the same text. Second Hand's Line.
Atta girl. So 1st and 10. That was just enough for a first down, as he got 8 yards on that. Good job by the defensive back. Nowhere to go, but he was able to find some room and get a block and able to get 8 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line. There's a blitz. Little John runs right past him. There's a move pass holding. Good job by
That's a good tackle right there by
Clayton
number 11.
Hughes. As the free safety does a good job and cleans it up, but not till he gets a whole lot of yards. And they're down to the other 41-yard line.
Well, that was a touchdown-saving tackle, wasn't it?
Little John blitzed in right there, but he ran so fast he ran past him. And so that's one thing as a freshman that's hard to do sometimes. As you blitz and you get through, you still got to look for the ball. Still got to know where it's going. So 1st and 10, 41-yard line. Going to hand it off, same thing. And he bounces off a couple of tackles. And there is a standstill. The Bulldogs win that one.
Blow that whistle.
Yeah.
And
got about 5 on that, maybe 4.
Luke is a little slow to get up, and the running back's a little slow to get up, and that was a collision of 2 big men.
Yep, looks like an ankle.
Yeah, he
might be cramping. It's hot.
It's hot. It's hot.
We had the cooler temperatures the last couple of games, but tonight it's a little warmer, and so I wouldn't be surprised in the 4th quarter if you see some more cramps going on. So got to hydrate well. And so we've got a 2nd down and 5. Defense is going to have to come up with a stand here. They're in the big package. He's going to fake the throw and run up the middle. It's wide open, and he beats McMurtry. Trying to beat Birchfield, and Birchfield with a touchdown-saving tackle all the way down to the 11-yard line. Faked the pass to the left and was able to go right up the field. McMurtry whiffed on him, but Birchfield was able to track him down. So big number 50 is going to come in. Rhett Snyder, I think that's a good idea. They're trying to get players on. They finally do. And they finally get him down about the 5-yard line. And so it'll be 2nd down and 4. And they're going to hurry up, see if the defense can get ready this time. And they snap it quickly to the quarterback, and he's got nowhere to go.
Good job,
That's Little John. Little John sneaks under everybody and takes the quarterback's legs out.
I think he's a little ouchy.
For maybe 1 yard.
Comes up a little gimpy. This is a big 3rd and 4th down here for the Bulldog defense.
So 3rd down and 3. It's on the 4-yard line. If they can get to the 1-yard line, that'll be a first down. And they're taking their time trying to figure out what they want to call. Down to 12 seconds on the play clock.
I suspect they're going to take a timeout here in a minute.
They've already called one timeout.
I tell you, Crescent is more slick out.
It looks
right
like
now.
one of the running backs are a little gimpy, and maybe that's what they were waiting on. See if they could get him right. That's number 44. And so timeout Tigers. That's their 2nd one. I don't know if that'll loom large or not, but that's a couple early timeouts. And so they're down to the 4-yard line. Another big drive by the Tigers. It's been hard to stop them tonight, hasn't it?
Yep. And I keep getting some texts that second hand line.
Everybody else knew it but me.
Yeah. So
so down to the 4-yard line. They've been able to do just about everything, but last time they got down in this position, the Bulldogs were able to come up with a stand, and they were able to – they definitely bent, but they didn't break, and they were able to get the ball back. And we'll see if the defense can come up with something again. It'll be interesting to see what they do. They've had success in the middle. They've had some success on the edges. And so they've been able to run the ball quite a bit. They haven't thrown the ball too well. They've got a little bit, but not much. And so we'll see if the Bulldogs can match the Tigers right here on this third down play.
If we can get the stop here, I'm not concerned about having to go 95 yards. I'm really not.
Right.
We've controlled the half, and I think we can go 95. And really, they've used 2 timeouts already. So this is a big deal here if we can get a stop.
Yeah, could loom large, so we'll see. They're going to be in their big package. So like I said, 3rd down and 2. They're going to hand it off. He's met quickly. I don't think he got enough for the first down. He's close. It's going to be 4th down and 1. There was a couple guys that hit him pretty good there. I think Taylor. I think Taylor got him down at the very edge. So 4th down, maybe half a yard. Down to about the 2-yard line. And they're going to be in this big package, staying in a shotgun. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got enough room. Touchdown, Tigers. No flags on the play, so that'll stand.
This is a big, if we can stop this 2-point conversion right here, pretty big.
So the Tigers score, take it 26-20, and they're going to go for the 2-point conversion again. They converted one, and they did not convert the other 2. So we'll see what they can do here, see if the Bulldogs can stop them a 3rd time. They're going to stay in this big package. There's the motion from the tight end. Quarterback's going to get it.
Oh, wow.
There's Ashton Taylor, and he says, no, sir, not today. You're not going around me, and so stops the 2-point conversion. So that'll be 26-20.
Huge stop right there on that
big
conversion.
Stop.
Huge stop.
Yeah, every play is going to count large here in the 4th quarter.
And every point is going to count large if we can get to the end zone and kick an extra point.
Yeah, I would say there might be 3 possessions left in this game. It might come down to who gets the ball last.
It very well could. Really impressed with the fight of the Minco team tonight. It looked kind of dim in the first half, but they have come out and played very hard this half. And, like you were talking about, the first half, they just weren't connecting. They're making some good plays, but just not connecting. So far, not the case in this half.
Yeah, they have definitely fixed what was going wrong on the offensive side. Defense has still struggled to stop the Tigers. And so I think the offense is just going to have to score a touchdown every time. And so the pressure's going to be on the offense and Reed McMurtry playing quarterback. And so we've got Warden and Birchfield deep.
This kicker has a leg, too.
Yeah, he's been kicking it pretty well. And so here come the Tigers. They're going to kick. He's going to get it down. It's going to take a – Birchfield catches it on the run. Nowhere to go. And he's going to be dropped down about the 27-yard line.
Number 34, Mason Kane on the stop.
Oh, it looks like 29-yard line. Got some forward progress. So 1st and 10 on the 29. The Minco Bulldog offense is going to have to come up. And they're going to have to match what the Crescent Tigers have been doing. They're going to have to drive down this field and score. So we'll see what they come up with. Going to look back to coach, get the call. They're going to switch it up. 5 seconds on the play clock. They just get it off. Hand it off to Little John. Nice job by Little John. He gets hit right at the line of scrimmage, but able to keep his feet going. And he got about 4 yards there, so it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Great penetration by the running back. Their line is really controlling this half.
They have.
This is what we need on this drive to eat some of that clock as well.
So the Bulldogs on 2nd and 6. Here they go. Using motion. Going to fake it. Going to look to throw. Got Birchfield. He slips on the grass. Was still able to get about 3 yards on that one.
Not a bad slip. That defender was coming in pretty hard.
So 3rd down and short. We got 3rd and 2. So they're at the 38, 3rd and 2. Trying to keep the chains moving here. He's going to hand it off, and he's got some room to run. He finds a lane, finally dragged down, but he gets about 5. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. I don't see any flags, so 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Looks like I see a Tiger
really
cramping
has
there.
Some problems cramping tonight. And I'm not
no,
saying
it's a
anything
hot
negative
one.
about that because it's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
But our players are in shape. Haven't
done
seen too many cramps on our
done
side.
a good job on their side.
And I don't want to. I'm not criticizing Crescent at all because
Yeah.
it's hot out here, and these boys have. It's been a good football game.
Especially when you're playing both sides of the ball. Makes
Yeah.
it tough. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They're on the 43-yard line. Going to look to throw. It's a stop and go. Birchfield's open.
He got it.
Catches it off his helmet and finally dragged down at the 13-yard line. What a catch by Ben Birchfield.
Incredible. I don't know how that guy was draped all over him. Good defense and good offense, and the offense wins.
I think it bounced off the guy's helmet or face backs.
Incredible play.
And Birchfield just trapped it up against his helmet and just pulled it in. What a catch by Ben Birchfield, number 2. Big play right there as McMurtry is a stop and go and able to get that. And so it's all the way down to the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Hand off to Little John, caught from behind. That'll go nowhere.
Number 33 on the carry, medical line by Stone Fisher. No gain.
Looks like a loss maybe of a half a yard. So 2nd down and 11. Man, that was a great catch. Unbelievable catch.
You know, one of the things impressive about Wardlaw coach teams is how they improve throughout the season.
Yeah. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Going to throw the ball.
Oh my goodness.
There's holding on a slant. And it goes right through his arms.
Yeah, right. That was a good play, good pass. He should have caught that.
Yeah, right.
But it was a hard catch, but it was a tough one.
McMurtry put it right where you need to. Just missed it. That was a good
play
play call. 3rd and 10.
A 1st down here.
3rd and 10. Like you said, definitely 2-down territory.
That was a well-run play, Pastor Mike. It just didn't quite connect, but it was a really well-run play.
Yeah, Ward went on the out and kind of got everybody looking at him, and Holden came over on the slant and just missed him. Looks like they're going to call a timeout here. And so we're down to 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. And it's definitely becoming crunch time, isn't it?
It is. It is. And
so the Tigers are up 26-20. It's 3rd and 10, basically. And we are down on the 12-yard line. And you've got to score here. You've got to score because so far we've not been able to stop Crescent. They've been able to go down the field, and this could get interesting because I don't know if there's enough time for another possession. And so you're going to have to score, and then you've got to stop. And so Minco definitely on the wrong side of this at the moment. So they're going to have to come up with some big plays if they're going to win this game. And so I would say you're probably looking for a pass. They've been able to do it all game. They've been able to find open receivers. They just got to catch it. McMurtry seems to have found his targets a little better this half. And so we'll see what they come up with here. And he's going to look to pass. Go back to, almost intercepted.
Ooh.
As they went back to the same play, and the Tigers were ready for that. And they had read that the whole way. So 4th and 10. I wouldn't say this is the game right here, but
no, but
it's going to make it really tough if you don't. You can still stop them on defense and get the ball back. So we're going to roll out to his left, looking for Birchfield. Finds Birchfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Huge fourth down play by McMurtry to Birchfield. Put it right on the money, didn't he?
And we're an extra point away from leading for the first time all night.
That's right. And so we have tied the ball game up. Great throw by McMurtry. Great catch by Birchfield. Good route, wasn't it? That was an excellent route by Ben.
Excellent route.
And so holding out to kick the extra point. He's 2 for 3. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Over the cattails. And we have the lead for the first time.
We have a game, I think.
The whole game. And the Minco Bulldogs have fought back. They were down 20-0 and fought back to this game, and now it's 27-26. But it has been hard to stop this Tiger offense.
It has been hard to stop. One thing on our side is, well, 5 minutes is a lot of time. It
Plenty
really
of
is.
time, yeah.
They've burned 2 timeouts, but 5 minutes is a lot of time, actually.
5 minutes, 5 seconds left in this game.
We're going to have a stop.
You got to have a stop because the way they've been going on their drives, they've been scoring on about 5-6 minute drives.
Yes.
The one thing I'll say is they don't have a field goal kicker.
No, they don't.
So they haven't showed that they could do that, so they're going to have to go all the way down the field. But they have figured out ways to do that so far this evening. And so need a good kickoff here. Need a good coverage. Need to get him down quickly. And see if on your defense, see if your defense can step up and finally make a stop. So holding to kick for the Bulldogs. And just going to pooch it up.
Oh,
he drops it.
Oh.
And recovers it about the 34-yard line.
That's a big fumble because he, they've lost a lot of yards on that.
Yeah, he gets
fumble.
10 yards easy on that. So they're going to start on the 34. And so that works out well for the Bulldogs. Finally, something rolls our way there, huh?
It does.
And so on the 34-yard line.
There have been a couple of times I thought we were going to get a turnover. Just hadn't quite gone our way.
Quite got it, yeah.
Maybe it'll go our way here on this series.
Here we go. That would be big. And so you're up 27-26. You've got the lead finally. And so the defense is out here. See if they can make a play. Going to hand it off. There's Caruth. Somehow he stays
up. Stay up.
Unbelievable.
Wow. That was a good hit by, I believe, Carson.
That was Caruth.
Caruth
hit him right in the knees.
That was a good hit.
I thought he was going to flip him upside down, but somehow
credit to the running back
he stayed on his feet and made 8 yards, so 2nd down and 2. Really impressive there.
Kid's a good back.
Oh, offsides. So that'll make it 1st down. Can't have that. Can't have that.
No, penalties and turnovers are costly but especially at this point in the game.
So 1st and 10. We just roll under 4 minutes and 30 seconds. They're on the 48-yard line. He's going to look to pass.
Oh.
And it is caught.
Dylan kind of got turned around on that play. I think if he would have turned back towards the ball, he could have had a good chance for a pick.
Yeah, Warden on the coverage just never got his head turned around. And the receiver was able to make the adjustment to catch it. And so all the way down to the 21-yard line.
We've been down here a lot tonight this thing. We got to have a stop.
And it is down to, it's going to roll right under 4 minutes now. And they're all the way down to the 21-yard line. I would guess they're going to run the ball a lot here to try to take time. And so going to hand it off. And he's moving. Man, he is getting big yardage right now. That's about 7 yards. So 2nd down and 3. We roll down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. probably going to snap this about 3 minutes and 10 seconds
They're
left.
in no hurry to snap, are they?
Yeah. Second down and 3. Gonna snap it, gonna hand it off to the fullback.
Oh,
he's met
nice
quickly.
hit.
Carson
Good
Littlejohn,
job, Carson Littlejohn.
and Caruth right there to make the play. And that'll be a gain of nothing. It'll go to third down and 3.
I think over the next 2 or 3 years we're going to be hearing those names a lot. What do you think?
And we just roll under 3 minutes now.
Yeah.
So this is going to be snapped with about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. And man, we are getting down to the end. This is exciting stuff.
It is. Big play here.
A lot of fun for us, but a lot of pressure right here in this football game. So 3rd and 3. Quarterback going right up the middle. I think it's going to be close. That is right on the first down marker. I don't think he got it.
No, about 4th and a yard.
And so the clock's going to keep moving. We're down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and it is 4th and 1. This could be the play right here. And so he's going to run up the middle. He's met, but he gets it. He gets about 3 or 4 yards. And we've got 2 minutes and 15 seconds. That's 1st and goal on the 8-yard line. And then the clock will wind. And we are down to 2 minutes, 5 seconds. 1st and goal. Now you just have to stop them. They're going to let the clock wind. And quarterback's going to take it up the middle. He's hit quickly. He's going to get a couple yards there. It'll be 2nd and goal on the 6th. And we're down to 1:45 seconds.
I'm not so sure if we'll try to use the timeout or I don't know.
So we're down
to 5-yard line.
Down to 1:30 seconds.
Oh,
he picks it up. He takes it, and he's stopped. Kirk has grabbed him, and so did Taylor. And there's a timeout. He got down to the 3-yard line, so it'll be third and goal on the 3-yard line. A timeout by the Bulldogs. That's the first of the half. So they've got 2 more. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a ball game, don't we, tonight?
Well, we do have a ball game.
So it'll be quite a game between these Bulldogs and Tigers. And the Bulldogs finally have taken the lead on their last possession to go up 27-26. But the Tigers have gone right down the field, and they're going to eat up every bit of this clock as there is 1 minute and 23 seconds left. So 1:23, 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line. That big package has been tough to stop. What are they going to have to do to stop that?
Well, I think they're just going to have to rush with heavy penetration. I mean,
that's
they can't be pushed back at all, or it's going to go for a yard or 2 each time.
It's going to kind of be man on man, huh? You got to win your battle. You got to. I think that's it. You got to penetrate. You got to get through that offensive line. You've got to make a stop. And so here we go. 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line. There's the snap. He drops it.
Yes!
Bulldog
football!
My goodness!
Bulldog football!
Oh my goodness!
Dylan Warden! Oh my goodness!
Picks
Unbelievable!
Up the football!
Oh my word!
And the Bulldogs have recovered it.
Oh my!
It went through the quarterback's hands.
Ha ha! How about that?
Went through the quarterback's hand, and Dylan Warden jumps on top of that ball. And the Crescent Tigers only have 1 timeout left. With a minute and 15 seconds.
We just mentioned about 5 minutes ago how we thought, man, we just
going to have to get a turnover.
And man, that was beautiful.
And
the
so
quarterback has had a little bit of trouble on that tonight at times.
And so they're going to go into victory formation. He's going to take a knee. No timeout called.
We're going to go down. Timeout?
They have 1 timeout left.
I thought they had 1 timeout left. How'd be calling that puppy?
Down to 1:05.
How about this, Pastor Mike? What a night!
What a great
What
game.
a comeback by the Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah, what a great game. And so this will go down to 43 seconds. They'll snap it with about 38 seconds left. And he's going to take a knee at about the 2-yard line. And it looks like that's going to be it.
Oh, my.
And that's going to be the ball game. The Minco Bulldogs.
What a game.
Were, I think, handed that at the very end.
Yeah.
That was impressive. The Crescent Tigers played a great game. Came down to the very end, and a turnover happened. And so the Bulldogs pull it off. What a come-from-behind victory there by the Bulldogs, and they win 27-26 and pull off a great game. Whew.
Well,
everything was saying the Tigers are going to win that game, it looked like.
Yeah, that first half, it was just we weren't in sync. Nothing was going our way. And, and credit to Coach Wardlaw, too, at halftime, because they came out with a game plan, made some adjustments that worked, and we took control of the football game. Now, I say that Crescent they scored 6 points is all they scored.
Yeah.
But they had some impressive drives themselves.
2 drives to the goal line. They had first and goal on 2 drives in that second half and weren't able to punch it in. And so that bend but don't break attitude. And so way to go by the Bulldogs. Love what McMurtry did in the second half. He was kind of off in the first half, and he was able to put in a lot of good throws to get that comeback to happen. And so way to go, Minco Bulldogs, as they're your winners, 27-26. So we will see you next week. Next Thursday, we have a game at home. And so we'll see you next week as the Bulldogs come away 27, the Crescent Tigers 26. What a great game. We're glad you joined us, and we'll see you next week.